Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Michelle Obama's name, it's in that ring for 2024. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You know, there's like a chorus in the Democrat Party right now. It's like anybody but Joe or Kamala. They don't want her either. That's their problem. That's why they're kind of stuck here. Because you get rid of Joe, you can't skip over Kamala Harris with another white person, right? Can't do that. That would go against all the DEI standards of the Democrat Party. But you could with Michelle Obama, and I'll tell you something, Michelle Obama would be a much tougher opponent. She is, I'm not telling you to like her. I don't dislike her, I just don't like her policies. But she's much more popular than Kamala Harris. In fact, she's probably the most popular political person, and she's not that political, in the country. She hates politics, but a desperate Democrat Party getting on their hands and knees and begging her, I think she absolutely does not want to do it. I mean, this is a woman who knows she could probably win the presidency if she wanted it. She just doesn't want to be involved in politics. And how many of you out there, I know I'm one of them, would not want the presidency if you were guaranteed it? If somebody called you up tomorrow and said, I guarantee if you run, you'll be president. How many of you would really want that? When you say the weight of the world is on a person's shoulders, that job is the literal definition of it. But that has not stopped Texas Senator Ted Cruz, a Republican, from saying that he predicts Michelle Obama will be the nominee. And this is just yesterday. I want you to take a look at this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
Top campaign officials will meet with Senate Democrats this afternoon, perhaps trying to persuade them that he's going to stay in. Senator Ted Cruz, Republican from the great state of Texas, joins us now. Mr. Senator, is Biden going to bow out gracefully, or is he going to be forced out?
Stuart, I think he's going to be forced out. I put the odds of Biden not being on the ballot in November at about 80%. I think the Democratic Party is freaking out right now. I think you're seeing senators, you're seeing House members, you're seeing the New York Times, you're seeing NBC News, you're seeing George Clooney in Hollywood. And it's worth noting why they're freaking out. Listen, they've all known for 6 months, for a year, for longer, that Biden's mental capacity was severely diminished, that he was not up to doing the job. But they're not worried about having a commander-in-chief who's not capable of fulfilling the responsibilities. The only reason they're panicking is because they now realize the American people have seen that, and they're terrified that he's going to lose in November. And so now they're willing to dump him. I put the odds at about 80% they dump him, and if and when they dump him, I think their replacement nominee will be one of two people. It will either be Michelle Obama or it will be Kamala Harris. And I actually predicted 10 months ago on my podcast, Verdict with Ted Cruz, 10 months ago I predicted they were going to push Joe Biden out and replace him with Michelle Obama. That may still prove to be the case.
You see my eyes widen when you said that, Michelle Obama. I'm a little surprised there. You've seen the Axios report that Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is, quote, open to dropping Biden as the nominee, despite insisting in public that he's for Joe. What's the gossip in Congress about senior Democrat leadership? That they really want him out?
Look, every Democrat senator, every Democrat House member, they're only concerned about self-interest. They're only concerned about politics. The reason they're freaking out is they realize it's very hard to elect someone as president that the voters know has dementia. That's a political problem for them. I got to say, it's disturbing. Not one Democrat has said, well, why is he serving right now today as commander-in-chief? You know, you look at the White House press briefing where Karine Jean-Pierre was asked, okay, so he's only available for a few hours in the afternoon. What happens if a nuclear weapon is launched at America at 11 o'clock at night? And the White House's answer was, well, he has a team that can deal with that. You know what? Yeah. It is the president's job to deal with that. It's the commander-in-chief's job to deal with that. And not a single Democrat has said, you know, he's so diminished, he doesn't need to just not be on the ballot. He needs to step down, or they need to exercise the 25th Amendment and remove him.
The press conference